when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk. Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
Good morning, Mark Klecka. How's it going?
It is going
sir?
Very well, sir. Thank
Good.
you very much for asking me. My name is, Mark Klecka. I'm a realtor.
I reminded you a second ago,
I had
just
to think
in case
about that
you
for
forgot.
just a quick moment. I'm a realtor at Caldwell Banker here downtown. My partner in crime here on Sarasota Street Talk is
Scott Maloff, and I'm a mortgage broker here in Sarasota.
And we do this Sarasota Street Talk
Yes.
each Saturday, but one of which being the third Saturday, and I'm always stumbling through this, and here at the Bazaar at Apricot Lime, which is located at
Apricot and Lime.
I know it never gets old. It's always so funny.
I think
it's
actually
right in the name.
8th intersects Apricot and Lime.
And then we do the other three downtown Sarasota. Well, this is all downtown, but down by Lemon and Main in front of Parker's Books.
During the
Gator
farmers
Club.
market. During the farmers market, 10 to 1. The first, second, and fourth.
That's
Saturday?
correct. That is correct. So the whole premise is just speaking to individuals. We have guests on. We have when the mayors come on. We've had Raf Perna from Classico
And Azul.
and Azul now.
Yep.
A lot of new stuff happening there.
Yep.
More to come.
We have Beaver and Amanda.
Peter Shriver at Rise Up Rise Up
Rise Up
Cafe.
Cafe and Amanda Barr, the manager.
Manager extraordinaire.
Yep.
So
Musicians, artists.
people
Joan
that do-
Love, who does fairy doors.
Yeah, the
all
fairy door
sorts of
lady.
cool people.
People
Yeah.
that do things around the area and that have an impact in the downtown area and surroundings.
So
we've
today-
been having on.
So today, being the third
Mark, shut
Saturday,
up. So-
we're at the Bazaar.
Yeah.
and so Kim always lines up special vendors here.
Yep.
And
we have the privilege of interviewing the vendors here.
so they've got 40 vendors inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the third Saturday, they have vendors in the courtyard here.
Yep.
And us being one of them.
Yes, and we enjoy it very, very much. And so pretty standard amount, usually every month come, but then there's always that shift of new ones coming in and
Yes,
out,
yeah.
which gives us the privilege of being able to interview.
New
All right,
new
Mark,
people.
shut up. All right,
No,
so
no,
let's
no.
talk to...
So
we have some
today
guests
we're
here.
lucky. Our first guest today at the Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So get up on that
and
microphone
it's-
and
Yeah,
tell us your
very
name
close.
and what's going on with your little.
If you need to come and just
spot
do
over
this
there,
or
you can do
something,
that if you
can
want.
pick it up,
Yeah.
whatever's comfortable for you.
All right.
Well, hi, my name is Eva, and I'm a junior at Sarasota High School. So, me and...
I'm Nathan Mans.
Get up there.
Okay, just take it and
Nathan.
own it. Just own it.
Yep. Me and Eva are working here at the booth for National Art Honor Society of Sarasota High School. And
Is that wobbly? Is that thing a little wobbly? Here,
Hold
let me
that.
grab that.
yeah.
Let me grab it for a second. Oh, I'm sorry.
If something can happen, it does. Don't worry. This is why nothing's. I think you're good. There you go.
Be a little bit better.
Now you can hold it here, hold it there, whatever you need to do.
There we
So,
go.
Nathan and I are here on behalf of Sarasota High School, and we're at that vendor right over there. We're a part of the club National Art Honor
To my
Society.
right. Yep.
And so basically we're just here for our club, and it's after school. We make jewelry, we do art, we do a lot of things that you can't do in normal art classes.
Okay.
So we'll do printmaking. Later this year we're going to use a glass film, kiln, sorry.
Yeah.
And earrings and all sorts of stuff. It's really cool because you have your 2D art classes and your ceramic art classes, photography, but these are things that you can't do in school. So it's really fun.
Right.
So you guys organize this on your own?
Yeah,
There's
well,
no teachers involved, or did your art teacher help you?
there
or-
is an art
okay.
teacher at our vendor. It's Miss Markley.
Okay.
And she's she is the teacher for the National Art Honor Society.
Okay.
I'm the president, and so I have a VP too, and we do a lot. So at this last week we came and it was an all kids.
I was
vendor
there. That was
setup.
really, very cool.
Yeah, it was
Very
really cool.
Yep.
But for that one, I was in charge of bringing the whole setup.
Okay.
You know, so I brought everything. I left with everything. So it's really cool. It builds great skills.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And you were talking about, so you do things that you wouldn't normally do in our class?
Yeah.
So would that be like, so would you guys like take a vote on what you'd like to do, or you know, like if someone says, look, I want to do some counterfeiting, you know, or something, you know, I think I can make some really
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
create money.
Yeah, there are some limits.
I'm obviously joking, but I mean, like, could you, you know, I want to do this, and we will consider doing that.
I want to do something with metals.
Something with
let's say,
metals,
or
or
whatever.
I want to
you know.
sculpt with a blowtorch. You know, like,
Yeah.
could that be
For
thrown
sure.
out there?
Yeah, we do actually do some stuff with metals. Almost all of the materials we use were donated to us, and so we have just like this huge roll of copper. And so we cut up the copper into little squares, and this is something that we do in the beginning of the year. I think you did it.
I did.
Yeah, he did it. I did it last year when I wasn't president.
Yeah.
But you have like this little metal tool, and it's a little metal needle, and you draw out your design, and you scratch in your design. It's called printmaking.
Okay.
And then you take ink, you clean it off, you take ink, and you put it over it, and you wipe all the ink off. So whatever ink is left is like in the scratches,
Right.
and then you roll it on paper, and it makes this great print.
Okay.
So that's
cool.
something that
Very
we do,
cool.
you know, because it's this copper, and copper can be expensive. But
Yeah.
thankfully, since someone had donated it to us, we're able to do that.
Okay, and my next question too then. Yeah, you just kind of segued into that. Like,
Yeah.
so where does a lot of is it donated supplies and if somebody or donated monies that are given to you that you can then purchase supplies to be able to do what you do? Is that how that works?
Yeah, the club has actually been around since 2013.
That was my next question.
Yeah,
Wow.
How
2013.
long? That's good. So 11 years, roughly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so throughout that time, Miss Markley, who runs the club, you know, she's had so many connections. And so, you know, people like to support the arts, and so they just donate. We have so many things. We have this whole cabinet full of beads. She spent an entire summer one time just sorting the beads. So each box is color coordinated. And that's how we're able to like produce so much jewelry.
Right.
And then all of the donations we get through these markets, I think we've done like 4 or 5 this year. All of that money goes right back to our seniors for scholarships for college.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I do have a question.
go.
Are you a professional interviewer?
No.
Because
She's
you
very
are
good.
Very,
She's doing very good.
articulate and explaining it very, very well. So if we can get you on the mic as well,
Yeah.
I'm sure is the same. What about this do you enjoy?
So what year are you? I think you said you're
Okay,
a junior.
forget my question.
And what year are you, Nathan?
Yeah.
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. Okay. I was just going to ask them about, you know, if they're going to be in arts when they go to college. So just
Oh, okay.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. No, I mean, no, it's all right. I'm just getting a little hangry. I need to get some breakfast.
You are getting hangry.
So, oh yeah, this club really helps bring out the things that we don't get to in class. I really like how hands-on and involved it is with the community.
Yeah.
Like these events out here. And
Do you do other events like this? Like,
Do you guys? I know you were here last
right?
week because I saw you last week here, and that was just like you'd mentioned, young, you know, mostly like teenagers probably. But do you go elsewhere besides here?
yeah, we do. So I've only volunteered at this one and another one, but I'm sure you've gone at some of the others. It's all around Sarasota.
Tell us.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Tell
We
us
have
where
at
you've been.
The Van Wezel has a art exhibit outside. We've had our set up out there.
Okay.
That was for was that? That was a bazaar. Yeah, that was a bazaar.
Okay.
They're very involved. We have a lot of people that come out and buy our jewelry. We make jewelry, and during the club we also had henna a lot at that sale. And
And how long does henna last, actually? Like when somebody puts it on you,
Yeah, the henna
how long? Yeah, how long does that last?
Well, so I did the henna, and so
Okay.
I started doing it for fun over the summer, this last summer, and so I would do it on myself. But because I was going to the beach so much, it only lasted like a week, you know,
Okay.
because salt water, sun.
yeah.
But
Oh,
then I
that's a
did
lot.
it this year on people and on myself, and without hardcore sun and salt, it lasts up to like 2 weeks, and then it starts speckle
that's pretty good.
fading.
Good.
Yeah.
How much would a sleeve cost me?
That
Well,
would
it
that
would-
would look
Sleeves.
nice.
I actually found an
you
issue.
don't need that. You're pretty much
Look,
you've
better
got
than
your
mine.
those are not
Mine,
those are
yeah, I
not
was told
henna.
mine lasts probably
Yeah.
another lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these are-
probably.
Yeah, even with the heavy sun and surf.
Yeah.
So a couple of weeks. That's cool. So let
So
me ask
could you do that? So, like, do you do? Is it always that typical brown for henna, or can you do black, or is it always?
You can, but I do the brown just because it's natural, and I know some people, possibly me, may have an allergic reaction to like the hard black henna.
Yeah.
So I just try and stick with the natural one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, are a lot of other high schools in the area in Sarasota, Manatee County involved in an art program like yours after school? Or are you guys unique to that?
For other high schools, I'm not sure. I'm
Okay.
sure they probably have something similar, but for our club, National Art Honor Society, it is a national club. So
Okay.
there are like national requirements for that. We're going to be having our induction ceremony soon, so we had to send out the roster and have the national committee approve that.
Okay.
So it's pretty in-depth club.
I know I was
that's
never
very
on
cool.
any national honor societies when I was in high school. I can guarantee you. My kids were, but not me.
Well, no, I as well was not. So no, that's very
It's pretty
cool.
impressive.
That you guys have that.
Yes.
So what kind of things do you have over there for sale right now? You said bracelets. You have necklaces.
Yes.
You got
Right now we've got
earrings,
bracelets, necklaces, we've got beaded necklaces and pendant necklaces. We've got earrings, and so we still have a little leftover Valentine's Day themed earrings. If you walk over and you look around, you'll see we just started making earrings for school colors. So we've got Sarasota High School, Riverview. We've also got like FSU and UF.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
waiting to hear my high school in there. Keep going.
Booker.
What other high schools you got?
Booker.
Keep going.
Is it in Sarasota County?
Yeah.
Around Fruitville Road.
Think Fruitville.
Yeah, it's on Fruitville.
Think
Fruitville.
private, Catholic.
Oh.
The Pop City Cap.
Mooney?
Like, one of those.
Mooney, she says.
Arnold Mooney. Oh, the ones that we kill every time in soccer and football. Yeah, that's cool.
And then you'll also find some calendars that we have. They are for 2024. And then we actually just started doing the printmaking I was talking about earlier.
Right.
We have a really talented member, and she had this great print. It's like you'll just have to go over. You'll just have to come down and see it.
Yeah, we'll take turns.
We're gonna come over there,
But it's like this print of a mailman delivering mail. And so she printed those onto letters, and then we attached envelopes too. And so you can buy a set of those of 3.
Okay.
And they're super cool, super artistic, very one of a kind.
So how many members are in your club?
Well, it depends on the day. In total, there's around 40. We don't get 40 every time because some people are involved in sports, some people are involved in other clubs. So on a typical day, we do it every day after school on Wednesdays. It's typically around like 15 to 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So, can anybody get your items anywhere else other than the tables and the places that you go and sell them, or can they go online, or can they?
No, not online.
Instagram?
The markets are the main outlet
Okay.
because the school there's issues selling during school, but the markets are our biggest outlet.
Very cool. All right. Well, I need to go ahead and I'm gonna go.
We're
definitely
gonna go check
take
them
a
out.
look
Yeah.
after this.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Thank you so
Do we
much.
need to put them on the hot seat though?
Yeah,
of course, of course.
Age? What's age got?
Age has nothing to do
No,
with it.
no.
So this is how we
do it?
end our show,
You wanna
pretty
do it?
much. So yeah, I'll do
You
it.
wanna be
I
the
guess.
bad guy?
I'll do it. I'll be the bad guy.
Okay.
On the hot seat. It's not really that.
Okay,
hot.
we're building
it's not
this
that
thing up
hot.
way
Yeah,
more than
it's
it
not
should
that
be.
hot.
It really is nothing.
Favorite restaurants downtown? Two each. Where do you like to go?
Your 2
Do you
favorite
know
restaurants.
yours right now? Do you
Where
know
do you like
yours
to
off
hang
the top
out
of your
down
head?
there?
You
Okay,
want?
go ahead.
Okay, go.
I like the old salty dog. Down
Oh, the old salty
Yes.
dog, right?
Yeah. Okay. Good. We haven't heard that one in a
No,
bit.
that's
yeah.
a siesta, so it's not really downtown, but that's okay.
No, it's still
close
good.
enough,
Mhm.
right?
You have a second one?
What about
more close?
breakfast? Where do you guys hang out and go get McDonald's? Probably would be your second one. I don't know.
No, not off the
No.
top of my head.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So that is a good place. Though.
I really like Bricks.
All right.
Yes.
You know Bricks? They have the mac and
big
cheese
fan
with
there,
the
right?
And the burn ends.
Yes.
Burn
Oh my
ends,
gosh,
yes.
it's so good. And then there's also another really good one. It's kind of like a hole in the wall. It's
The best kind.
Yep. That's why
Is it
That's why we
downtown?
asked this question so we
Yeah.
can learn more.
Yeah, we
right?
look-
I think it's
Places for us to go.
I think it's Vietnamese.
Oh, is it
Drunken Poet?
No. Is it
No,
on Main
that's
Street?
sushi.
Yeah.
Is it across the
Po-
street? I think
po-
from Cask. Not
Oh,
Pho. Is it Pho?
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 Maybe.
PHO?
I think so.
I think it could be that one.
It's
Yeah.
PHO?
really good. You
Pho?
walk in, it's kind of one of those ones where you're like, I don't know, but the food's
It's
amazing.
on Main Street?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you've been to
I think it's across from
the
Cask.
ramen. The ramen place
I've
on
not
Main
gone
Street?
yet.
That
The new one. That's a new one.
That's
over
fairly
by
new.
Patrick's, like a couple doors down. Yeah.
fairly new, and it's like another one of the ones you kind of walk by and go, I don't
Yeah.
know how clean that place
But
is.
if you like ramen noodles, Nick Purdue is the one who said that's one of his favorites.
that
That ramen place, the new ramen
I haven't
place.
checked that out yet, but we need to.
All right.
All right. Hey,
Well, thank you
guys
for coming
so
out.
much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
very
Good
nice
luck
to meet
with the
you.
club and with school
Very nice to meet
and
you.
all that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we'll definitely come on over and check out
Yeah,
some
I'm
of
gonna
your
check out
wares.
the stuff in a
Yeah.
little bit. All right. Thanks.
Great.
Thank you.
Cool.
Very cool. Yeah, and the fact that it's like all different ages too. Like starting with artistically young,
Right.
younger, not young. I mean they're high school, right? But starting it in the arts, and then also introducing it to sales and business and all that.
And they're way more
not-
talented than me.
And she's
'Cause I'm like,
and they're both more articulate than I am.
Yeah, that
so
too, yeah.
I think they should take over our
They
gig.
did good. Yeah.
That
was very good. So-
Oh, it's awesome.
All right. Well, let's wrap this
Let's
up.
wrap this
Take a
up.
little break. Stretch.
Stretch and
Grab
get some
maybe
juice
a
and
juice or something.
Be
and
back in a moment.
Be back in a minute.
All right.
All right. Ciao.
All right. Make good choices.